What's going on, guys? Mike, aka Crypto Jewels. I'm going to go over Curve DAO, CRV. There's a lot to unpack in this video, so I apologize if it gets a little long. Hang with it. Also, guys, I've launched a private Discord group about 3 or 4 weeks ago. If you have interest in that, I'm going to post a link below this video so you can check it out. I offer a 2-week free trial for anybody who's interested in hopping in to see what the content's all about. And if you like it, you can stay in. If you don't, you get out. You don't have to pay a dime. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I do this for entertainment and educational purposes only. So do not blindly follow anything I say or do. With all that said, let's hop into CRV. So Curve DAO, there is a lot to unpack on this chart on a micro time frame. So I'm going to get really into the details and the weeds of all the different ending scenarios that I see possible with this current chart. We've been discussing this extensively in my Discord group as of late, and I just thought it'd be easier to go ahead and post a video, and I'll share it publicly as well. But a lot of times I do these videos and do them private, but this time I want to go ahead and do one publicly. So from a macro standpoint, I'm viewing this as basically an ABC and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 2 correction here from a macro standpoint. A macro 3 will take you up to $22 or so, and then a 4 correction, and then a macro 5 up to 74, 75 bucks. So ultimately I see CRV going to potentially 75 bucks, which is a gain of 2,300% from where we are now. So not bad from a macro standpoint. Now let's get into the weeds a little bit, because there are several potential scenarios that I see possible with this micro count. So the first scenario is this is a 1, and this whole entire structure is a W, which is this red, a WXY. I'll throw the wave on it for a second. I know there's a lot of clutter on the chart, but basically a WXY, and the corrective wave is close to being finished. Here, we'll go ahead and play that scenario out real quick. All right, so that scenario that the correction is finished, WXY, is that we have got our basically an A, B, C being the green, A, B, C. And then we have a 1 wave up. We'll have an ABC correction for a 2 wave. And then we will have an impulse for our 3 wave, and then a correction for our 4 wave, and then a final impulse up for our 5th wave to 448. That to me would confirm for the most part that we are back into a bullish trend, and the direction of the trend is in an upwards direction, and we are impulsive in an upwards manner. If we follow that path, that's scenario number 1. Scenario number 2 is this wave down is actually a larger impulsive wave that's going to take us a lot deeper, which would be this blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll throw the wave on it real quick just so you can kind of get an idea of where I think this would go. So basically what that would do is ultimately take us up to anywhere from $3.70 to $4 before it would get rejected and then finish its final fifth wave down. Let me take the blue line off of this so we can explain, so I can explain how that corrective wave could potentially look. So if you guys know anything about Elliott wave, you know that a one wave can also be an A wave, because a one wave is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an A wave can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hour, this looks like an ABC, so it's very possible that we are still corrective and this is an ABC. But if you zoom in on the micro, it actually also looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you know, I mean, you could argue that that's a three wave, but if you zoom in further, it's a five wave, and the fib, from a fib standpoint, it actually meets the requirements of a three wave, a 4, and a 5. So either way, this could be a one wave or an A wave. If it is an A wave and we are corrective, we will have a B wave down, which I'll change the color of it to okay, so we could have an A, and then it will have a corrective wave, ABC, which either way, we're going to have this corrective wave. Whether we're a 1 and then we make a 2, or whether it's an A and we make a B. So you've got an ABC corrective wave, and then you have an impulsive C wave up, and that could be the end of the correction. Technically, that would be an ABC. You could be the end of this corrective wave in the direction, the opposite direction of the trend, meaning then we would have one more leg down. So we could get rejected here and become impulsive and head downwards. We could, this ABC, as we know now that a 5-wave impulse can be an A, and also a 3-wave can be an A. So this could be an ABC, making a larger degree A, and then we would have a 3-wave down for a B, and then a final impulsive wave up for a C, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, or this could morph into a WXY. But as of right now, we're just going to make it simple, and we're going to call it a potential larger degree ABC, which could finish our C wave somewhere in this area here, like I said, between $3.70 to $4. So that is a potential ending area for 4. And this is also a potential ending area for 4. So getting rejected here or getting rejected here and then becoming impulsive downwards at either one of those spots will, you know, in my opinion, confirm that we have one more leg down or one more wave down. And depending on, you know, what the macro environment looks like, I would, you know, we could have an impulse, or I'm sorry, we could have a truncated fifth, meaning that this fifth wave does not breach, you know, past this 3-wave here, or we could have an extended fifth wave, obviously, which goes beyond the 3, and it could, technically speaking, go anywhere from, you know, down to $1.86 to $1.75, depending on where it rejected at. Those are the deepest I believe it would go from where it rejects. Or, like I said, the other bullish scenario is that this is a WXY, bottom is in, meaning we will not take this low out ever again, and we will be on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, creating our 1 wave, and then we will put in our 2 wave, which is an ABC correction, and then we will impulse up to, throw the fibs on it, if assuming we correct down to here, our 3 wave would extend to 409, and then we would have a 4 wave down and then a final 5th wave up. So basically what you're looking for here is an impulse, a 5-wave impulse from the bottom, from the recent local low. If you get this entire 5-wave impulse, meaning this one here, change the color of it just so it's easier to see. If you get that 5-wave impulse, then I would say the bottom's in, and I would say we are bullish and this thing will continue in a upwards direction. If we do not, and we get rejected here and become impulsive, either way on this ABC, we get rejected here. So you can either get rejected here and become impulsive and then have your 5-wave down, and versus, so a B wave cannot be a 5-wave structure. So when I say impulsive, I'm talking a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave structure. A B wave can only be a 3-wave structure. So what you're looking for to confirm rejection here would be a complete 5-wave, or at least the beginning signs, if you understand Elliott wave, of what an impulse is and what a 5-wave structure looks like, is what you would be looking for there in order to confirm that we will not be in a B wave. And if it is looking corrective, meaning a 3-wave structure here, then we can assume that the B wave, that we are going to have a B wave, and we will eventually have a C wave up, to this area up here. And then at that point, we will reject down. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. I know it can be complicated. If you guys, want to learn more about this and be interactive with me, join my Discord. I'll put a link up here on the right-hand corner, and you guys can have direct access to me. We talk through all this stuff. I explain it all in detail. I have 10, 12, 13 coins that I'm actually actively watching all the time. I update daily. I have a chart request section in there. So if you guys have interest in that, by all means, check it out. Like I said, it's free for the first 2 weeks. If you don't like it, you can get out. You don't have to pay anything. But I do, provide a lot of value in there, in my opinion, which is why I charge. I mean, it takes a lot of my time, and I value my time. So hope you guys like it. See y'all later.